Everybody. In this video, I am explaining you how to create the API endpoint URL using Python. There are two ways we can create the endpoint URLs using Python. One is Python with Flask, another one is Python with Django. And there will be the difference between these two. So Flask, basically we prefer whenever we want to use simpler requirements. We can also use external libraries in Flask. Django, I don't know much about it. I will explore and I will prepare for a video and I will upload. So we will let you I will let you know what exactly Flask is. Flask is nothing but a web application framework written in Python, and which will be used for the simpler requirements. So how to install Flask? If you are using PyCharm editor, you can see the terminal window on the below of the screen. Go to the terminal window and just type pip install Flask. So you can see all these messages collecting Flask. At the end of the line, you can see the message like successfully installed. This is how we can this is how we can install the Flask library in PyCharm editor. So whenever we are creating an endpoint URL, we should have an idea, some basic terms. So basic terms like HTTP. So what exactly HTTP is? Nothing but hypertext transfer protocol. So what exactly this HTTP is? Whenever we are communicating with the web pages, data has to be transferred from our program to the web page. So this protocol will be used to move the data from one place to the another place. And what exactly methods which will be used in API is one of the method is get, post, put, delete. Most frequently used methods is get and post. Get is nothing but we pull the data from the server. It means the data is available in one of the server. We are pulling the data from the server. Post is nothing but we pushes new data to the server. So post operations, example is like if you want to insert the data into the server, it means that we are sending some data to the server. So if your requirement satisfies this, we go for the post operation. And the data transfer formats. Generally, whenever we are communicating from this API calls, we prefer JSON data transfer. So what exactly the JSON is? JavaScript object notification, and this is the mostly used format. And another format is a XML. XML is nothing but extensible markup language. And in order to create the endpoint URL, now I am showing in my local machine, so I am using the localhost URL, that is 127.0.0.1, and 504 is my port number. This can be anything like 0, 1, 2, 3. As an instance, I am creating the endpoint URL, that is get data from the JSON. This is the endpoint URL I am creating. URL is nothing but uniform resource locator. So this is the basic terms which we should have an idea before we write a very simple program using Flask. I'll just explain you the simple program. Simple program in the sense I'm just returning one string to the to our whenever we hit the URL. This the method has to return simple string. So this is the same way how we are creating the method in Python. Like how we will create method in Python: definition home. This is how written. I am returning this one string like this is my FireST first Flask program. So this method, if you want to convert it to the API endpoint URL, so we have to prefer which is the method here, get. So get should be placed in the square brackets of G should be capital. This is the get. There is one app. I'll explain you what is the app. We are just adding the route here. That's it. This basically creates one of the route. We can give the name here. Name or slash is also fine. I will explain the difference between slash and name. So I'll explain you that for time being I go with slash. Now I'm removing that first. So I'm creating one endpoint URL at the rate app.route. So this is how we will create the get or post methods. If it is a post method, we will be writing here post and we do certain set of operations. Now I am explaining you about the get. So how to create the get method? It is very simple way. Definition home is nothing but creating a one procedure, return one message here, and app.route. This is how we are creating the endpoint URL. Okay, so app is nothing but we will import this import Flask. So we will create an instance of app is nothing but flask underscore underscore name. So app.run in the sense we are running the URL. So host I am giving as a 127.0.0.1 and port is 504. If I'm running this simple program, which will start the server. The server is 127.0.0.1 with port 5004. When I click on this server, you can see whatever the message which we have written in the Python program that has displayed on the web page. So this slash is nothing but here I have written the slash. For example, if I am returning FIRST, if I write here first, this will hit the first URL. This should not return any data because there is no data is available with the slash, but the data is available with FIRST first. This is how we can create the named get methods. Okay, in the next section, I will explain you how to transfer the data using the JSON formats and how to read the data which exists in the either in Excel file or JSON file, and how to convert into the JSON format and how to transfer the data from our program to the web page. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe my channel.